Hey, everybody, welcome back to Ancient Farms. Doing a little experiment here. Trying to think of ways to make money early game. I think the question... Oh, the ship's gone. So dang it. Yeah, the ship left. So the question was, we'll have to wait till the next season now, but the question was, does it make more sense to just sell raw materials like stones, or do you actually make money selling the processed material like stone blocks, clay blocks, planks? So that was the question. And I think the answer is going to be the process. What the answer should be, we'll put it that way, is processed materials should make more money. Big inventory. Alright, I'm gonna go gather some more water, actually. And I think I don't know what the limit is. Water's usually pretty heavy, but apparently... I think you can put the water bucket in here. And I think you still have access to it. We're going to be needing the hoe. So I think really all we're going to do at this point in time is speed up time so we can get to the next season, so that we can plant our wheat. Okay, so the merchant has arrived. Excuse me. So I think what we want to do I said I wasn't going to do, well, I guess the farm was over there. I think what I'm going to do big bakery. You can kind of lay this stuff out. Maybe the bakery there. Something. What's back? Is that tree? Whoops. Is tree a problem? There should be nothing prohibiting. I'm trying to keep the bakery, the advanced kitchen kind of close to the house for reasons unknown. I was also trying to keep it in line. But for some reason, it does not like to be back that far. I'll put it there. Okay, so we're not going to be ready for those for a little bit, but at least they're there, and we can see what's happening. But right now, okay, and I was kind of doing that, kind of figure out, okay, where do I want to do the farm? Or some farmland. I think maybe we'll do some farmland over here. So we'll need the old poser. And we got, what did we get? 6 wheat seeds? 6 wheat seeds. So we will do do that. Definitely have to water that. Okay. The other thing is we're gonna need probably another axe. Do I have any money left? I do. I think we're gonna make that. Like that. Oops. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to the merchant. We're going to do this. Might as well do it. Let's see if we can buy some, I think fertilizer's cheap-ish. Two. So let's buy a fertilizer. gonna... Okay, so it's ready for water. That's good. And then we made this fertilizer thingy. Yes, we can fertilize. Nice. Okay. Alright, that's a good thing. So then, we're a long way from making any kind of money, but I did say we would test this a little bit. Let's stone. Can I carry all this? Planks, regular stone. Oh, I'm encumbered. Yep. This is what I was telling you. You get encumbered. And I'll show you when I get up here. You can't drop anything on the ground. If you drop it, it destroys it. So if I were to go to inventory and I say, okay, I don't want these stones. Are you sure you want to destroy the fallen stone? And it's like, no, I don't want to destroy it. I gathered it. So it would be nice if you could just build a storage bin instead of a storage building. It would be nice if you could just lay things on the ground, but you can't do that either. Okay, so let's do stones. So for a stone, you get 6 for 1 stone. 6 gold for 1 stone. 6 gold for 1 stone. 6 stones make 1 stone block. So 6 times 6 is 36. No, 6 stone make 2 blocks. So it's $36 if you sell 6 stones. And if you sell 2 blocks, it's 80. So 36 versus 80. So it makes much more money to sell the stone blocks and to process it. So it makes sense if you're going to make money to sell the block, not the stone. So I'm assuming the same for all these. 7 for wood. Take 6 wood to make 2 planks. So 7 6s are 42. 40, if you sold 6 wood, you would get 42 gold. If you sold 2, you get 74. So it seems to me that selling stone is more profitable than selling wood, but definitely selling planks. Sorry, selling stone blocks is more profitable than selling planks. Selling planks is twice as profitable as selling wood. Makes sense. Clay, 1 for 1, so 6 clay make 2 blocks. $6 to sell 6 clay. You get okay, so 1 is, I don't know why it's not selling me, letting me sell, but 28 versus 6. I think the bang for your buck maybe is on the stones. Selling the stone blocks, I think, is the bang for your buck. And I am still encumbered. Those are my stones, I guess. So this is why I was saying, making a whole bunch of something and having it on you is really not the way to go. You can't move around. So yeah. So then to just progress, we're going to just progress through the tutorial here. So we're going to go F4 to get to the next season, or to get to the next segment. Gotta water again. And we can also fertilize again. So six more cycles, so it's gonna go basically through the entire season. Harvest yield of 26. If you can see in the bottom right hand corner, if you water and if you fertilize, you get a 20% yield, 25% for water. So it makes sense to do that. But we're just gonna again process through to the next segment. Fertilize. And if you've already fertilized, you can't fertilize again. Like, it's not letting me fertilize again, which is a good thing. Water. So now you can see the current cycle is plus 40. Still not ready to harvest. We'll process through to the next cycle. Water. We got plus 40 again. Still telling us to just process time. And again, we're just trying to get through the tutorial. You can see now our wheat seeds have grown. There's now actually a head on the plant. Now our yield is clear up to 51 per plant. 3 more cycles. Fertilize. 64 is our yield. 2 more cycles. don't know. Like, I didn't do the math. On the yields. But it seems to me like it makes sense to fertilize. I don't know that it makes sense. Even though you can fertilize, I don't know that you get the benefit in the later cycles. So now it's ready to harvest. And we've got 370 wheat. Okay, so now we need to build a mill. I'll describe what I was saying about being over encumbered. So well, maybe not. We'll see. Yeah. See, I'm over encumbered. I can't split. Like, it doesn't let me split this stack. Oh, it does. Okay, awesome. That was... wait a minute. Okay, so... holding down... okay, it does. Holding down the shift key... I believe... yes, okay. Holding down the shift key lets you split a stack. That is so nice to know. Okay, great. Awesome. The other thing is if you put your blanks down here, at least you can see how many you have in your hotbar as you're making them. And we only need 6. And I believe we needed... oh, 5. No. Okay, so I wish... like, here'd be a perfect spot. I don't think it's gonna let me do it. The mill. See, I wish it would just let you do that. But I think we're gonna put the mill beside the farm area. Near the kitchen area. Alright, so now we can make flour. 40 wheat, give you 8 flour. This is where we'll make some money. So here's where things start to get a little bit tricky. That being, I have no other seeds. We want to keep I think we want to keep doing this. And you can plant the seed and get another harvest in. And if we don't get the harvest in, if we don't get the seeds planted, then we won't get the harvest in. So then, what we had said before is you need the shovel, right? The shovel is going to prepare this to be planted again. And then that was 1, 2, 3, that was 6. So that's 5. So that's 10 seeds. Okay, just gotta keep going here. Shortly we'll have to water and fertilize that, but in the meantime, we can go here and we can start making bread. Now they wants to plant a tree. Okay, which is cool. I hate that they tell you where to plant a tree. Like, seriously, I can figure out where to plant a tree. I want to put my flour down here so I can see how much I have. Thing you have to use, you need 2 logs for every loaf of bread. 2 wood. Kind of weird. this is where I said I wish they didn't force me to plant in a certain area. They want a 3x3 spot. And it's like they're very particular. Like you actually have to do it in this spot. They gave you a coffee bean. Okay, now we have a tree. However, I would like to plant. It doesn't need anything yet. If he's still here, he is. I would like to see 154 for one bread. Not too shabby. They do have things on sale, but I feel like I just want to try an olive tree. I don't know why. I just feel like maybe making olive oil would make us some decent money. And you're kind of committing to where your farm area is going to be. This needs a 6x6. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a big plot. One more. 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. You're committing to some area. If you hold down your mouse key, and move your cursor, it'll automatically keep going. One button. Okay, so that's a big area for one tree. 7. There she is. Okay. 6. All of these things are have durability. So even your fertilizer planter or your fertilizer spreader has durability. As does your watering can and all that kind of stuff. Oh. Forgot about her. What is this? Coffee? Okay, they want us to craft a fruit picker. Maybe that. Oh, 6 stone. We don't have the money right now to buy the plans for this. I guess we could sell some stones. Ten sticks, 6 wood. What do I need? Sticks. I think I said you barely ever need sticks. There's something to be said for just progressing versus crafting and selling. Like there's this fine line. I think there's this fine line with regard to trying to make money, trying to progress, and we're over encumbered already. So what we'll have to do is try to get back, make the stone blocks, and then go sell them. It'll just take us forever to get there. I don't know if putting any of this in there matters. Yes, that does. And you have to be aware there's one more minute to the next cycle. Then on the next cycle, you have to water your plants and fertilize if you're using fertilizer. I wish that you could upgrade your stations. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not. Okay, next cycle. So we need to water. And fertilize. And I know there are bigger watering and fertilizing features so that you can do more of that at a time. So you don't have to worry about that. We are going to continue this. Sell all of these. I think I'd like it to look into the oil press. I think it's an oil press. For the olive oil. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna buy some more fertilizer. It's here. Sure. And I wonder if fertilizer's the same way. I bet it is. I bet you fertilizer. I bet I can put it in my storage. And my tool will automatically pull it. Like the water. I guess we can do this. In preparation. Just putting in anything it'll take. process some planks. Then, once we get all the materials into those buildings, we'll just have to have the money to buy the scheme, the plans from the merchant. Still have 2.5 minutes left in this cycle. We'll be able to bake quite a bit of bread. And sell that, so that should give us some pretty good money. Yeah, so I'm venturing a little bit off of the tutorial, just doing some extra things instead of just letting the year pass by doing nothing. So what do we need here? Clay bricks. Clay bricks. Yep. Have we got our clay? We have our clay. Three more clay bricks. But we're gonna go here. I heard a little bit of a ding. You guys probably didn't hear it, but you can see up there the merchant is sailing away for the season. So he only stays for about half the season. Okay, so you do have to have the fertilizer on your person. So it doesn't pull from inventory like the water. Good to know. Water that. Okay, so I have my clay, I do. Gather a little bit of clay to make a couple more bricks. Okay. And should be able to... Okay, so you can see at the bottom right-hand corner, we have 15 grass of 15, 5 of 5 planks, 9 of 9 stone, 8 of 8 clay bricks. Here, 10 of 10 grass, 5 of 5 planks, 6 of 6 stone, 5 of 5 clay bricks. So these two buildings will be ready to go as soon as we have the money to buy the scheme. I don't think we need to carry this stuff around. Raw materials there. $29.38. We probably have enough to buy a scheme, actually. But let's see what's going on over here. I don't remember how many more cycles we need for this coffee tree. 3 cycles. So we'll go ahead and process through. Watering pot and fertilizer. 5. We're gonna have to get a new one of these soon. Both of these are gonna have to be replaced. I don't know if there's going to be irrigation in the game. That just broke. Play. I don't have any play. Watering can. Okay, so that's good. So we're just, once again, just going to process through. No, I think the fertilization, I didn't do any numbers. It feels like it's worth it to me, but I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong. Sticks and stone. 10 sticks for 4 stones. I know I got sticks. feel like maybe the stones are respawning. Okay, so I must have got all those done. I'm glad it doesn't let you over-fertilize. And the fruit picker. 3 coffee beans. And this is kind of where, like, I feel like the tutorial doesn't have to, like, you don't, it shouldn't have to wait to the next cycle again. Or the next several cycles until the coffee beans mature again. It's like that's what it wants you to do. Wait until the tree bears fruit and harvest it again. Well, okay, but I'm just wasting time. So as you can see, this will get tedious on a large scale. But I do believe that there is better equipment for this. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to water. I don't even know if it makes... So 60. If I water... See, I'm not getting any more. I can definitely grind some more grind some more flour at the mill. Did he come back? He did not come back yet. so much. Power. Grinding the old wheat. Takes 40. Okay, so we're just gonna go over here. Well, we'll stay here. Get to the next cycle. Wow, that baby grew before our eyes. Did you see that? So wheat. So then we can harvest this again. Alright. I didn't think they needed to do that necessarily. And I want to... Is he there? Yeah, he is. I think we have enough to buy the bakery scheme. $36.01. No, we do not. We gotta bake some bread. Yeah, we'll just bake some bread, I guess. Oh, I need wood. That. Where's my axe? Almost gonna break. Probably won't get another one. Yeah, didn't think so. Okay. Let's bake some bread. That'll be enough. I just want to get enough by that scheme to see if the bakery has anything better. It's a better moneymaker. See, and this is the coffee and brewery. advanced kitchen is AC. Okay. This is further than I got before in the in the tutorial. Nice. Okay, so then... Okay. There we go. Look at the recipes there, man. One olive oil, salt, flour, wood, onion, dates, garlic. Nice. Here... crackers. Gourmet cracker dough. Still no storage in here. Tell me you can just make regular... Okay, so you can't even... I see. Okay, well, we learned something. You can't even make regular bread. You gotta make regular bread in here. Yep. Okay. Alright, I see. I get you. I think... Sorry, I was trying to point. I think up at the top, that list of items that you have in your inventory, I think they should put money up there. I ran out of wood and flour at the exact same time. Alright, so we're gonna go sell this bread. Okay. And we probably, well... See, everything withers except for trees in the Shimu, which is where we are. And I think that's because it's hot. Like, that's summer? So do we want to plant another tree maybe? What did that... Interesting. It's like, where do you progress next? So then I believe... this area out here would be a farming area. Make an axe. I feel like maybe I want to clear some of this out. Just to be sure. Is there anything over here of interest? We didn't really explore much. This is like a cool area though. I feel like this is like the end of the map. There's probably respawn. Alright, so it's telling me to place the cow farm site. It's so huge. Stone blocks and 7 planks. I feel like it's time to water again. Not quite. I hope we don't run out of stones. I think that'd be something. Okay, so now I'm encumbered. never remember because my memory is terrible. That, I never remember how many of a item I need. Let's go take care of this over here. I need planks. Can't remember how many. I think once we get this done, we're gonna call it quits. You guys are gonna have to come back and see what happens with the old cow. Okay, I got enough for that. Kinda wonky looking. You received a young cow in the inventory. To place it in the pasture, approach the sign near the pen and press the left mouse key. Okay. Hey, there he is. Okay, there's our little man. What up, buddy? 3 cycles and then we can slaughter him. Oh. Will you drink from that? Okay, I think we're gonna call it quits though here. Got our cow pasture. Don't know what's next. Probably placing down more structures. I do not know for sure. Olive press. Yeah. So we're gonna want one of those for sure, because we got the olive tree growing. We're gonna need that for sure. Seems a little weird. Give an animal water using left mouse. The animal does not need water immediately after it's introduced to the farm. If you introduced during the current cycle, wait till the next cycle to water. So I got this far on the tutorial. I'm really curious though, do I actually have to water him? Or now that I put water in the watering trough, is he gonna go water himself? I think he did. He watered himself. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so I didn't need to craft that watering thing. That was kind of silly. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do here, I'm just going to water the 2 trees. And fertilize. And then, yeah, we're going to call it quits on this one. And we will be back here next episode. That was a waste for Ancient Farm. Need to build that brewery. And coffee maker. You have to wait for the next episode for that. So thanks everybody for watching. Catch you right here next time on Ancient Farm. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.